This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and commentary about life. It's going to be sort of lighthearted, as these videos kind of aren't lighthearted, but I think you guys will find it amusing, even though the subject matter is serious, because I'm going to talk to you guys about love. In particular, about what it's like to be someone like me and in love. Being in love is the worst. It's the worst in the world. And I say that half-heartedly because, you know, I understand being in love can be such an amazing thing. But when you're someone with anxiety and self-esteem issues, it can be very, very harrowing. In particular, when you find yourself in love with someone and either you A, don't know how they feel, B, aren't sure if they love you the same as you love them, or C, know that they probably have no romantic interest in you whatsoever. And again, I'm somebody who's like trapped by a lot of anxiety. Women being the biggest area of anxiety, I really have issues with my self-esteem when it comes to women. A lot of people who know me knows this. I tend not to feel myself as being worthy a lot of times. And it's sad when I pursue someone and they have no interest, because me having the self-esteem issues that I do, it just validates me feeling unworthy, and it kind of sends me down into a spiral of remorse and self-hate that's not pretty. But no, also can be kind of ridiculously funny, because I confess to having a high level of sensitivity, a higher level of sensitivity that I probably shouldn't have. That being said, like, when it comes to the matters of the heart, I am just a mess to deal with. Some of my friends could attest to this. I just am. I'm pitiful. I'm very, very pitiful. I can be that wax nostalgic, poetic, in love guy. I will say things that'll make you groan, like, really, Michael, this is what you're doing. And at the same time, it can make you go, aw. Like, I'm like a fucking goddamn puppy. I'm a like weepy puppy when it comes to that. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Going through the motions when it comes to the matters of the heart is just so fucking ridiculous to deal with, I swear. And there are times where I honestly wish I could just shut myself off from those things, but at the same time, I am a romantic at heart. I think sometimes I love the idea of being in love, because I can't say that I've never really truly known love. That, I know this is going to kind of take it down a dark tunnel, but apologies, but seriously, I don't think I've ever known love. At least I've known how it is when I express like full love and attention to someone, but I don't know if I've ever gotten that reciprocated. And it could be part of my like selfish ideas of love. Like, I do have an issue with not feeling important. I'm not saying that I need to be the end-all be-all your world, that nothing else could exist, but, you know, I think I've spoken on this a little bit about the time thing. Being acknowledged is big to me. Just acknowledging me. Like, you don't have to give me all your time. Just kind of acknowledge that, yes, you are something in my life, and you are meaningful. And I don't recall ever feeling that way in many of the relationships that I had with women. there was always something bigger, which in a lot of cases I was very understandable, especially if you're dating a woman with kids. To me, I shouldn't be bigger than her kids. That's a given to me, at least for me. So now there's some caveats, especially moving into the age bracket that I am, where a lot of women that I meet, their kids are grown and should be more self-sufficient, but that's a whole nother tale. But at the same time, I still understand they're your kids. Your kids come first. But at the same time, you know, kids, family, yes, come first. But I've been in relationships where I didn't even come in like in a solid position. I was always the last thing in everything. Not just with family, but with all walks of life. And that's not a good feeling. So again, going to the anxiety thing, having been treated like that, it's hard for me to relax and know that I am loved sometimes. And again, I can't think of any real situation where I've ever felt like I needed to relax, because something seems to always have come by to make me actually be justified in my anxiety, which is the like weird, sad joke of my life, is that for all the hangups that I have and I feel like I should let go, all the inhibitions, when I get to a point where I do, something comes up, something happens, someone does something to just like remind me like, you're kind of dumb to relax. And like with the love thing, I'm not joking around with my heart. I don't want to be played with. So yeah, because I'm not going to play with somebody's heart. I'm going to be as honest and open with them as I can. You don't play with a person's emotions at all. But a lot of people seem to take people's emotions as a joke, as a game. And that's very, very sad. Something that you should not do. Take it seriously, really. And if you're not comfortable with that person, how they feel, let them know. That's the thing. I tend to try to let people know as much as possible. As much as I try not to hurt people's feelings, there are situations where you got to, because if you don't, you're just going to make it a bigger mess. And I think that's part of my problem, is that I've been in situations where people have kind of made things a little bit more messy. Again, me being the type of person I am, that's very giving, very wanting to please. I think some people, I've had certain women kind of and I don't know why she went off. That was my Echo Dot. It must have said something that sounded like her name. So hey, she's recording this conversation. She shouldn't be. Bezos, fix that. Anyway, but no, I've had women who I realized kind of hung on and clung to me, knowing that they had no emotional binds to me because I was useful. And that's the worst feeling, when you're in love with someone who you come to realize you're just a useful tool for them that they want in their lives because you make them feel better. And that when all the other guys like do what they do, they know that you're that safe place to come back to, that, you know, soft landing spot for them when they're falling. I need to stop making myself so available to people. Oh my God, I'm so horrible, man. Yeah, me being me, I say most of it's my issue because I don't let them know all the time, because I kind of recognize where it's going. So I just try to like maintain a relationship and try to be the good guy, which I shouldn't. I should just be like, look, I can't do this. This is not good. It's unhealthy. I do a lot of things that are unhealthy for me, if you haven't noticed in these videos, people. But but I think some people recognize that and they manipulate that too, which makes it worse, because they could just say, Mike, I know how you feel. It's not gonna be, we just can't be friends and things like that. But no, they kind of want to hold on because I'm a useful sort. But that's a whole nother issue. It's pretty interesting. Again, being in love is the worst for me. I should never ever be in love. I wish I had a black stone heart, but one, I care about people as a whole too much. Two, you know, it's just my nature. I just can't fight my nature. I refuse to kind of fight my nature. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I need to not be who I am. I just need to tweak things, though. I definitely need to tweak things and be a better person about it, and be more smart, and be more wise, and know when to go. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Anyway, as always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll hit you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.